Today in crypto. Bitcoin price saw significant upward movement after the first Bitcoin Futures ETF had begun trading on Tuesday. The ETF saw a massive $1 billion flow into it on the first day, marking a successful launch of the first Bitcoin ETF. Following this, the price of the digital asset rallied to a new high the day following the listing. This sent the market into a frenzy as altcoins begin to catch up with the top cryptocurrency. At this point, there is no doubt the impact that the first Bitcoin Futures ETF debuting on Wall Street has had on the market. Investors' interest has been renewed in the market and more money has begun to flow into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Related reading: that the Valkyrie Bitcoin Futures ETF would begin trading on Friday. The ETF had received the green light from the Securities and Exchange Commission. After going through the process of clearing the last regulatory hurdles, the fund is to begin radon on the Nasdaq under ticker BTF. This is a deviation from Valkyrie's plan to trade under the ticker BTFD but is nonetheless a good ticker for the fund. With Friday drawing near, the market has begun to speculate on what this latest listing will do for the price of the asset. ProShares ETF had recorded over $1 billion trading volume and Valkyries may be just as successful with its listing only coming a few days after ProShares. If Valkyries ETF turns out to be as successful as its predecessor, then the market might be in for new highs. A big push from trading volume in the Bitcoin's futures ETF will provide the market the much-needed momentum to break the $70,000 price mark. Valkyrie's ETF is the third Bitcoin futures ETF to be approved by the SEC, although it is the second to begin trading. After ProShares had gotten the go-ahead from the regulatory body, VanEck ETF had also been greenlighted by the commission. Related reading: Bitcoin open interest climbs toward April peak levels. What this could mean: VanEck had published its ETF post-effective filing on Tuesday, signaling approval from the SEC for the ETF to trade on Wall Street. Although it is the second Bitcoin ETF to receive approval, VanEck's fund will be the third to begin trading as it is scheduled to list on the NYSE Arca next week. Bitcoin is now at the forefront of Wall Street with these new approvals. As trading intensifies in the fund, the market will see more inflows, leading to a rise in the value of Bitcoin over time. Bitcoin has now set a new all-time high above $67,000, a price range that one would have thought impossible when the market slowed to a crawl in September. Investors across the market are back in the green after and during a brutal month, and sentiment could not be more positive. This has translated to more faith in the market as more money flows into crypto. However, hitting a new all-time high does not mean that the market stops moving. If anything, times like these are crucial for the digital asset in the long term as the market could go either way. With this in mind, Coindesk talked to market analysts to get a feel for where they see the price of the digital asset going from here. The responses were insightful, as well as bullish all around for the cryptocurrency. The market analysts told Coindesk that they expected the rally to continue. With Bitcoin being so high, they did not see any reason why it should slow down now. It has long been speculated that the price of the digital asset is going to hit the $100,000 mark by the end of the year, and the analysts have echoed this sentiment. Related reading: blockchain firm Chainalysis is adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet. Market analyst Ben Caselin said that the digital asset will touch this price point by the end of the year. However, he also believes that Bitcoin will surge past this point given the volume of the retail money that will be pumped into the market. All eyes are set on the $100,000 mark, Caselin said. But when retail does rush in and more funds open up to Bitcoin, including physically backed ETFs, $100,000 is unlikely to be the end of it. Price forecasts for the leading cryptocurrency have not tapered off. The break of the new all-time high has instead fueled further predictions for the asset. CEO of Fundstrat Tom Lee told CNBC that Bitcoin could go as high as $168,000 by the end of 2021. While the majority of the analysts showed a bullish stance on Bitcoin, some have gone the opposite direction. BTC's energy usage has been a cause for concern in the market, and Edward Moya, senior market analyst at Oanda, says that soaring oil and gas prices could see Bitcoin's energy usage brought under increased scrutiny over the next few months. Governments might take harsh stances if this winter leads to shortfalls in energy across several countries, and that could mess with the hash rate, said Moya. This stance makes sense when we take a look at where the majority of the hash rate comes from presently. Related reading: Bitcoin leads charge of large-cap altcoin dominance in October. Data shows that North America now has the highest hash rate after miners were forced to exit out of China during the crackdown. With winter approaching and the populace requiring more power for heating, BTC's energy usage will likely be queried. But given state's stance on crypto over the last couple of months, this will not be much of a problem for the crypto. Valkyrie's Bitcoin, BTC, futures-based exchange-traded fund, ETF, is poised to follow the launch of ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF on Friday. Valkyrie Bitcoin Strategy ETF is finally effective and is set to start trading on Nasdaq under the ticker BTF on Friday, Valkyrie confirmed to Cointelegraph on Thursday. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Funded by crypto heavyweights, new crypto unicorn WorldCoin revealed its plan to let everyone claim free coins to accelerate global crypto adoption. Providing the world population with free cryptocurrency sounds like a moonshot project, but $25 million in backing from Andreessen Horowitz, Coinbase, Nasdaq Coin Ventures, Confirmation One, Blockchain and Day One Ventures, and a valuation of $1 billion adds some weight to the WorldCoin project. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Solana's Altcoin rallied higher on October 21 as traders shifted focus from Bitcoin, BTC, to the most promising altcoins. Notably, the price of Sol increased by more than 11% to over $196 a token, the highest level since September 11. Combined with the gains recorded in the previous 36 hours, Sol was up by as much as 26%. Continue reading on Cointelegraph. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.